Hello everyone, good afternoon, and we are bringing you the semi-final match 2 of the KGL Under-17 Colts Boys Inter-Regional between Central Region and the Western Region. Live from the Ghana Soccer Center of Excellence in Pram Pram. Semi-final match is going to see the Central team taking on the Western team. The Western team in the orange jersey, whereas the Central team in the blue jersey. Referees for this match is going to be center referee Abalo Philip from the Ashanti region. Assistant line 1 is going to be Chet Joshua for the Volta region. Assistant 2 is going to be Abdul Rahman Sadat from the Upper West. Now, fourth referee is going to be Leela Bilal Eric from the Northern region. Players exchange pleasantries. And they're about ready to go on for the battle.
Yes, indeed, we are ready to go on with the game, and the battle is a strong one there. And again, these are the gentlemen who will be officiating the game for the better part of 80 minutes. We've got Philip Abalo, who will be in the center. He's from the Ashanti region, and he's 16 years of age. Chet Joshua from Volta region is 15 years of age, and Abdul Rahman Sadat from the Upper West region is 18 years. That is a Central team full of confidence. And you should have seen them as they watched the game progress in the first semi-final. They have already concluded that they are going through to the very, very top. Laila Bilal Eric from the Northern region is our fourth official for the game. Let's have the two captains take us through the process of the selection of the side. Douglas Nketia is captaining the Central region team. His opposite number is Bernard Yankee. We've had the opportunity of watching these two teams in action, and clearly they have showed that they are standout teams. Abalo Philip will be the man in the middle. And so at the end of 80 minutes, possibly, we should have a winner that will be joining Team Ashanti region in the final. Central region will be relying on the tall, lanky figure of Papa Eku Kofi. Long legs, he's got a golden touch. Can he use it to advantage? We'll see. And that man who's drinking water, a lot is expected from him. Kuka has always stood out. Sumaila Bukari Kuka, the gentleman in the number 8 shirt for Team Central. He's won the MVP before, and so knows how to play the game of football. For Team Western, ably led by their captain, Arthur. And Bernard Yankee, I should say, shows a lot of dedication, shows a lot of commitment. He leads the team in everything, including prayers before the match. Sit back and relax as we take you through 80 minutes of action with a possible announcement at the end of it all. The team that will be going on to the finals to take on Team Ashanti at the Teshi Macdan Park. First semi-final went the way of Team Ashanti as they took on Team Greater Accra. They beat them 6-5 on penalties. Tough encounter it was. Let's hope that we can get you goals within regulation time in the game between Central Region and their brothers or neighbors, the Western Region. Central Regional Football Association, the Western Regional Football Association, they are all ably represented here. And Central will get themselves ready. ushering in the morale. There you go. So the stage is set for the first half, first 40 minutes of this game. And Philip Abalo is the man in the middle. He gives us the green light for the commencement of the match. And it's Central who are playing from right to left on your screens. And Team Western are sporting the orange outfit. What a championship, what a tournament this has been. And we doff our hats off to the Ghana Football Association for the initiative, and also to the KGL Foundation, obviously, for their tremendous support. Couldn't have seen the light of the day without their influence and their involvement. And so thank you very much, KGL Foundation. And thank you very much for the regional teams, including the elite academies who had an opportunity to also participate in the competition. Western region were second to Greater Accra in the group, while Central region were first to Ashanti in their group as well. And so as the top two teams from the two groups that emerged to the semi-final stage. Two of them will go to the very final. The other two will battle for the third and fourth placed. Here comes Central Region with the first free kick. It comes to North. The advantage will go to Team Western. And as I said earlier on, let's pay particular attention to jersey number 8 of the Central team, Sumaila Bukari Kuka. He's very fast, very swift on his legs, and can take the entire defense on. It's the first infringement and injury, slight one there on the captain. But Bernard Yankee is up on his feet and definitely would want to continue with the game. Exactly. That's the reason why Team Central, they would have to be very careful. Evans Boateng takes the first caution. Free kick to Team Western. Long ball drilled in. Central will be called upon to defend. And player goes down, infringement. Advantage will go to Team Western, but a yellow card has also been flashed out. Yellow card to Team Central, and I think it's been showed to Boachi Dankwa, yes, for that late tackle. So Boachi Dankwa goes into the referee's books. First yellow card, 3 minutes inside the game. This is where Team Central can look very deadly. Once they pounce on the counter, they will use the long strides of Papa to go through. It's against the wall, it's blocked, and the player has gone down after receiving a shot from the free kick. It looks like it's Kuka who went down, but let's take a look at it again. Yes, he was standing at the extreme end of the wall, and just as the shot came in right into his body and went down in pain. Kuka will be worked on, and sooner rather than later he should be up on his feet and show us exactly what he's made of. And Kuka will be up on his feet in no time. Yes, he's been helped up, clutching to his shoulder. And that's where it hit him hard. But he definitely would want to come into the game and continue with the game with the good work that he's doing so far.
Yeah.
Awudu Isaka is here with us. And the disco dancer, as he's known, has made the journey to Pram Pram to witness these young talents. Of course, he was identified at the under-17 level, so it brings a lot of good memory. He's here with Yao Preku, and goalkeeper did well. First attempt at goal, and he's parried it away for a corner kick.
Yeah. Total awareness from the central goalkeeper, Johnson Cobby. Denying the Western drive there. Western who have the ball is swinging long cross there, but that's way off target.
No problems at all, no worries for both sets of goalkeepers. So far, they've passed the test of time. 5 minutes into the game. Here's Papa with those long dangling legs, this time stopped dead in his tracks. Long throw in by Team Central. It's a throw in to Team Western. Ball goes up and that's a dual heading opportunity. Good ball control by Western. Turns the player inside out and there's a run for it. It's still kept in play. Nicely done. Team Western looking good as they come from the side. A shot is whipped at goal, but completely off target.
Yeah, you can see what the Western team are doing. Trying to shoot from afar. Maybe that's a strategy getting into this game. Do not wait to get into the 18-yard box. Can fancy your chances outside the box. Seen about 2 shots being made from the Western team.
And they will allow the... Ooh, that's a shove in the back by Kuka.
Yeah, that's too much from Kuka there, but I love the good sportsmanship from both teams. Yeah, they have a battle on the field, but it's a game. They need to play it safe too as well.
Exactly. Game will continue with the team in blue trying to establish some form of control. Don't forget, Western Region were finalists last year and actually won the championship. And so they're here to defend, and so far they've done pretty well coming to the semi-final stage. Good turn. Can't go too far with that effort, and it's worked on nicely by Bernard Arthur. Long strides, careful build-up. They're coming forward. Ilyasu Issa's involvement. The cross is on. Could be a goal. First time of asking. Goalkeeper saves. Good reflex save from the goalkeeper. Western were getting closer and closer. But Johnson Cobby to the rescue. Meanwhile, Ilyasu Issa.
Yeah, that was a good build-up there from the Western team. A very good build-up. They started from the back here. Spotted a player. Got a good skill there from the Western team from the back. Using that right flank there. But equally, a good save from the Central team. Got a cross-whipped in. First touch was good. Sent in, but the goalkeeper for the Central team always reacting to balls like this. Good save there from Johnson Cobby. Central team, but can have a pep talk coming from the Central bench players, telling them what to do to keep the Western team from mounting a lot of pressure on them. Approaching 9 minutes played, but it's about the Western team who are exerting pressure on the Central team defense.
Oh, that was a complete waste, ballooning it into the air. Team Central cannot take the advantage. Evans Boateng was a shade late, but Western will say thank you very much and initiate yet another attack. This time again, it is from the left-hand side. Central will be called upon to defend. And good defending from Matthew Ofori. Central looking comfortable on the ball, trying to put the passes together. have really not tried and tested goalkeeper as yet. It's a long ball in, and there's a firm save by Frank Abu.
Yeah, they're trying to whip in cross to see if they can get players in the 18-yard box. Forget they have tall player in the name of Papa Eku Kofi. Area threat to the defenders of the Western team. You might be seeing a lot of crosses being whipped in from the Central team, searching for their target man, Papa Eku Kofi. Central team with the ball. Good passes there, and this is Smiler Kuka. Love to fancy the run out from the left hand. And
loving this. The build-up was good. It was sweet. The flow kept the momentous nature as it came through. And again, as the danger man, Sumaila Kuka did well to get his left foot to it.
Yeah, out of fancy that Papa Eku Kofi could have been the target man to get something on. But he was out of position there. We're looking forward to see a lot of link-up play from the Central team. There'll be a hustle and tussle there in the middle part of the pitch. Being clipped down there from the Western player, on the Central player. We've done 11 minutes. And both teams try to send some caution to each defense. Not too much to say, but that could be a telling. Ball kicked out of safety from the Central defense. Western wins a throw.
Throwing advantage to Team West. Bernard Arthur does well to shrug off his opponent. They come forward and a complete miscue of a kick.
Yeah, that was a way off target from Francis Siam. That option to kick it was not a good one. Hasty decision there from Francis Siam on the Western team.
Heads will go up. Central get their head to it. Papa using his height to advantage. But Western will welcome the restart through a throw-in.
Yeah, the strategy from the Central team, Papa Eku Kofi, always gonna get something with his head. So look at the ones from Isaka Mahmoud and Kuka. They're always gonna make the run anytime Papa Eku jumps to connect with a header, but it's a good ball there from the Central team. A referee spots an infringement there. Gonna award a free kick favor to the Western team. Now in a haste, the Western team. Sensing a long one. Searching for his player down the left flank there. Gets him. What can he do with the ball? Tries to go past his marker, but didn't get that. Good link-up play from the Central team down the right flank there. Try to squeeze the ball past there, but it's being blocked. Goes out of throw. Central have a throw in. Do it quickly. Ball is with Papa Eku Kofi. Ball being set there from the Western team, but balloon from the Central team. Papa Kofi on the chase there. There comes Abu Frank. Goalkeeper for the Western team. Sends a long one. Ball being connected there, and let's see the chase. Still the ball with the Western team. What can they do with this? Central defense too tall there. Calmly get the ball on the ground. Too much of touches there. Sends the ball to throw, and it's Western who have a throw in. Good reading there from the Central defense. Had the ball out of throw. Another throw in for the Western team. Piling up pressure on the right flank. Sends in a throw in. This time Ball still with the Western team. See what he can do. Gonna pass his marker there, but it's not gonna give him that chance to do that. Long one. Good control there from the Western player, but too much pressure coming from the Central team makes him play the ball out of safe. Throwing to the Central team. Throwing being executed by the Central team. Header being connected there. Ball still with the Central team. Sensing a good one, but not the one he was searching for. Long one from the Western team. The chase is on, but Central defender is always going to get there before the attacker from the Western team.
It definitely would be a strong battle between these two. Ably cleared out by Central Region's Matthew Ofori. Doesn't want the pressure being mounted by Team Western and Sheriff Sumaila. The earlier he gets into the rhythm, the better it would be for him. We're going to see a strong contention between these two players anytime the opportunity arises. We've done the first quarter of the game. No clear-cut chances to either side. No goalkeeper has been on the test transmission, as it were. Still waiting for that opportunity to happen. Central now throw everything right back to their opponents in their own half. Heads will go up. Kuka got there first. Ball is controlled by Papa and then is blasted wide. Again, failing to take the opportunity, failing to take the control. Quick turn and a quick kick, obviously not the best at this stage. But clearly these two teams are roaring and ready to go. Like I told you earlier on, Western are the defending champions. And they're one step away from getting into that final. Kuka with a header. Nicely controlled by Captain Bernard Yankee. Stretches the foot out and keeps the ball in play, and then they win a throw-in over their opponents. Good enough for Team Central as they come forward. There's a long throw effected by Liasu. And Papa has been penalized. He's not too happy. But that's the decision taken by the referee, and so the game would have to continue. That's a long drive towards enemy territory. Ball trapped then nicely by Sheriff Sumaila. And then it's ballooned back into play. It's the captain, Bernard. Little bits of pushing and shoving. And the advantage will stay with Team Western. Western looking good. Central putting in all the hard work at these early stages of the game. Not the best of free kicks, but Western still have an opportunity to come forward. And then well read by Team Central. Good turn, and then the delivery of the pass comes from Wachi Dankwa. Down, player goes. The card is up. And a yellow card. And there you see the heckling. Or if you miss the ball, then don't miss the man.
Yeah. Awesome good leg-up play from the Central team. And Christopher Arthur couldn't make his man bypass him like that. Gets shown by the yellow card for his team Western. So Central who have a free kick. Western have to defend this.
Not the best of opportunities, but Central will still try, see if they can have another opportunity. Drive is on again, and again it goes off target.
Yeah. Good turn. Good idea. But the shoot is always going to go off target. Isaka Mahmoud on the Central team. Ball being restarted from the Western team, but Papa Eku Kofi, his tall nature, blocks the build-up from the Western team. Western will restart with a throw-in. Throwing being done by the Western team. Pressure from the Central team. makes the Western team. The ball is with the Central team. Papa Eku sends in a long one. Still ball is with the Central team. A long one, but ricochets the goalkeeper. He got it up second attempt.
That's where the players have to be resourceful, especially when the shots come from a distance. It could bounce off the goalkeeper and create an opportunity for a goal-scoring tactic. Western coming forward, but unfortunately they give the pass away. Strong tackle comes in. They still have advantage this time, trying to make inroads through the middle. And Central have a player down, and he is, or seems to be, in some amount of pain. One boot is off.
Yeah. That is the danger man for the Central team, Smaila Bukari Kuka. Was going in for the ball there. He had a knock and just went down there.
It's about the second time that he's been put under some amount of severe pressure, Sumaila Kuka.
Yeah, obviously he is the danger man for the Central team. Always want to go in for any ball, any 50-50 ball.
Papa Eku comes to the sidelines to take a few instructions. Arguably the tallest player on the field of play as we speak.
Yeah.
And seeing how he could use those long limbs of his to his team's benefit.
Yeah.
See a lot. Western goalkeeper, by the way, Abu, has also showed a lot of positiveness in terms of his goal. He's a very brave goalkeeper. And that's the bench of Team Western. They will hope, they will pray, they will work hard and make it to the final where they were last season. But then that's going to be the challenge. Game continues. Team Central. It's a long ball through by Sam Akes. Referee blows his whistle. Free kick advantage to Team Central. It's a long ball into the 18-yard box. No problems at all, and so the opportunity will be thrown back to Team Western. Drilled in by the goalkeeper Abu. Central have an opportunity, but can they take advantage of it? Awkward bounce, good ball control, but he pushes it on a bit too far. All goes over the line. Good enough attempt by Team Central. They keep the pressure coming on Team Western. And it's going to be a long throw by Douglas Nketia. Headed on. Looking for the opportunity of the drive. Not forthcoming. Western would have to reorganize themselves as Central come forward again. This time is driven into the 18-yard box. Can't get to the ball early for the connection.
Yeah. Good link-up play from the Central team. They're always going to do that. They're always going to search for Papa Eku Kofi. That ball lacked that precision there. See the frustrating nature from Papa Eku Kofi. Didn't like that delivery. It's going to be goal kick for Abu Frank. Ball being cleared there from the defense of the Central team. Throw in. Won by the Western team. They do it quickly there. Still the Central team who are not giving chances for the Western team to pull off any strings from the flanks. Tidying up every 50-50 ball they can make. Central team still have the ball in possession there, and let's see section run there, and that is Kuka on the ball. See what he can do with this. Skip passes, marker, shot being blocked by the Western team. Ball still in possession with the central team, sending a long one. Always going to go in the direction of the goalkeeper, Abu Frank, for Western team. Sensing a long one. Good control there. The Western team player. Tried to skill, but in that process, fouls his opponent.
25 minutes gone in the first half. Thanks for sticking and staying with us. We're bringing you the second semi-final of the KGL Under-17 Colts Inter-Regional Championship. And this one is between the Central Region and the Western Region. No goal scored as yet as these two teams battle for supremacy. Here's Kuka, surrounded by orange shirts, trying to meander his way around. He does well, but again, the shot is not on target.
Yeah. A bit of selfishness from Kuka. He had a Papa Ekuko feet there. Could have laid the ball through to him. Tried to meander his way through, but the end result was off target from Kuka. Nevertheless, is the danger man for the central team. A ball couldn't get to Kuka, and it's a throw in for the Western team. Long one from the Western team. Central team still have the ball in possession there. Western had a last touch. It's going to be a throw in for the central team.
Throw in effected is headed out for yet another throw. Central inching their way towards the enemy's territory.
Yeah, they have a way of doing that. Putting that pressure on the Western team.
Put away once again by Team Western. And again, it's been a rugged first 26 minutes of the half. No clear-cut favorites. That yes, we've not seen the best of constructive football either. Yeah. Climbing high there to get the advantage was Sam Akes.
It's possible to cancel each other in every department on the game. You can see the bench from the central team. Coach finding ways and means to break through the defense of the Western team. It's not that easy to get through the defense of the Western team, but they are relying on the services of Papa Ekukofi, Smaila Bukari Kuka, and the likes to do justice on the defense of the Western team. But it's the Western team who are going to restart proceedings with a free kick. Long one being sent there from the Western team. Being dealt with the central team. And Papa Kokofi flicks on, chases on, and let's see what Mahmoud is going to do from the right flank there. He had options. He's going to send in the cross. Well taken there from the defense of the Western team.
Yeah. An opportunity for Team Central. And again, when they closed in, you could see that right in the middle was Papa Eku, was calling and waiting for the ball with support from Kuka from behind. That did not materialize for them. But let's see what kind of advantages they will get from this set piece.
Corner kick for the central team. Western team have players in there to defend us.
Lots of jostling in the box as a player goes down. A player from the central team. The referee would have a quick word with the men in the penalty box. You see the jostling, and that was the tallest man who went down.
Papa Ekukofi for central team. He been hustled down there. The Western team player, Sharif Sumaila. Papa Ekukofi still complaining to the referee. And the medical team ushers him out to deal with him. At the corner will be taken by the central team. It's being swung in quickly dealt with the Western team, but the ball is still in the defense of the Western team. Central team has it. Oh, feeble and way off target there. The Central team, captain of the Central team, Douglas Nketia, couldn't get that worked on. Western team start up from the back, sends in a long one, looking for that searching run from the player, and they have the ball, but ricocheted from the defense of the Central team. Ball still with the Western team. Oh, shows that physicality there from the Central defense of the Central team. They have the ball, and Kuka gonna fancy his run down the left flank. Have a 1v situation. Skip past his marker there. Is Kuka gonna deliver it in? He sends it in, but that is gonna go side netting. Strong run there from Kuka.
There's no doubt about the fact that he's got that upper strength and can go miles and miles and miles. But one of the few things he lacks in his attack when he's coming through is that he hardly raises his head to see what kind of options there are. Papa Eku once again was unmarked in the middle and was waiting for that telling pass, which never came. Now Team Western will look at their opportunities and will come forward. It's a strong move, looking for that opportunity. Can he go around his marker? Very bit difficult, but then that tackle comes in. And a little bit of unsportsmanship. Referee would have to take a stern decision. When the player went down, and there you see, you know, the rush. When the player went down, the Central player went down. As the Western player went out for the ball, he actually stepped on him.
Yeah.
And that was where I was expecting the Central referee to have taken a quick decision in consultation with the assistant.
Exactly, exactly.
Let's watch this again.
Yeah.
You know, he's going for the ball and then steps on him.
Oh, that is unacceptable.
That is unsportsmanship behavior.
Yeah, it's unacceptable there from the Western team player.
And he should have taken a quick notice of that. A combination between the center referee and the linesman. Anyway, 31 minutes played. Captain has come in and he seems to have the situation under control. Referee has taken out the card. It's a yellow card. I think he showed it to two players. We'll have to confirm exactly who, but one of them might be the captain of the team, Bernard Yankee, if we are not mistaken. But again, let's take a look at the situation and what decision it will come up with. There's the Western player was beaten completely on that occasion, and then the strong tackle went in. And I think the culprit who did that stamp was Bernard Arthur.
Yeah, he
it's
came
a strong
in with
challenge that
double
came in. Yeah,
foot
on
there.
Prince Ewa.
And that is too much there from Bernard Arthur. And even the follow-up step on his opponent is unacceptable from Bernard Arthur. Medical team are looking forward to see if Central team can get on. And the ball is still in play. No one there to connect with booted ball. It's out of throw. It's going to be a throw-in for the Western team.
Seven minutes to the end of the half. No goal to record as yet. It's been a bouncy encounter. And again, we've not had a clear-cut opportunity to try both goalkeepers. Flag is up. Advantage will stay with Team Western. Good skill. Hold on to their own. Here's Captain Yankee. Sends it back. And Team Central will take over. Papaeku moves into position. The ball cannot get to him. But Central will do with a corner kick. Central will do with a corner kick. And this is where pressure will be brought to bear on Team Western in terms of defense. Corner kick. Central have an opportunity. The swung in. It's deep. Eku went up for it. Kuka now threads it back in and it's out of play.
Yeah, that was way off target from Sumaila Bukari Kuka. He's trying as much as possible, but that couldn't work for him. Ball will be restarted by the Western team goalkeeper, Abu Frank. He decides to start from the back, long in, getting through. No one is there. And Johnson Kobe also has a touch. Long kick there, the ball. Player being brought down. And to see the Central team player telling the referee the second time he's having an infringement on me. Christopher Arthur, already being yellow carded for the Western team, needs to be careful with those tackles. Free kick being sent in by the Central team, and Papa Eku Kofi gets something out of it. And that's too short to the Western goalkeeper, and it is Western who start the attack, but being cleared out from the Central team. Ball is still in play, but Central team showing strong there. There's been some little bit of confusion getting on there. Central team thinks they have the throw, but referee says throw in favor for the Western team. Western team will have the throw in. Sending that. Central player have a touch on it, and the referee spotted an infringement there on Kuka, saying that he had a push on his opponent. The Western team have a free kick, and Johnson Kobe and his men need to defend this free kick from the Western team. In an area where being delivered well can hurt the Central defense.
Free kick advantage to Team Western. And behind the ball is Bernard Arthur. If he can whip this one in, there'll be opportunities for glory for Team Western. A bit long, he goes to the far side, but kept in play, and it's in the net. Flag is already up. That won't count.
Yeah. That was a good ball being whipped in there from Bernard Arthur for the Western team. A good connection of header there, but could see Francis ACM was caught offside there. Not really too much to say from these two teams. It's been a ding-dong affair with no positive effect. Waiting to see which team is going to stamp the authority on the other. It's Western who are probing, but Central are making things difficult for them.
Yep. It's not been that clear-cut an opportunity, you know, and teams obviously not taking the chances when it comes to them. We're into the last minute of the first half and hoping that at least it gets better in the second half after the usual pep talk. But then again, the teams would know what is at stake in terms of output and performance as we get to the latter stages of the game. Let's see how Central and Western separate themselves. Flag is up, and advantage will go to Team Western. these are two regional neighbors who are at it, trying to sort themselves out. Abu behind the ball, ready to effect the kick for Team Western. We have done 40 minutes, and we have 2 minutes of add-on time. Fourth official, Laila Bilal Eric, indicating the time added on for this game, making the northern region proud. Bilal, so run for it on the near side. Goalkeeper, quick reaction. And eventually Abu gets the ball underway, can't go too far. There's a push from behind, referee saw that. Free kick advantage.
Nothing to separate both sides. That's a free kick advantage for Western team. 2 minutes added on, we've done 1 minute. See what the Western team can do with this free kick.
It's drilled into the 18-yard box. Opportunities for the header. Definitely is cleared out by Team Central. Holds on to the ball nicely. That's Papa. Ball has been taken away from him. And Western will throw everything right back at their opponents. But not without a steady clearance from the defenders of Central, ably led by Samakes. And it's now there's a fast movement on the near side. As Central keep coming closer and closer. Isaka Mahmoud. Ball has been taken away from him.
Yeah, good strong block there from Team Western to deny Central from having that attack. Central win a corner. And let's see what Central will do with this corner kick. Johnson Kobe and his man. Abu Frank and his man will see to defend this corner from the Central.
The best of corner kicks from Boachi Dankwa. Easy clearance for Team Western, but not too far. Ketia joins the attack. They're finding it difficult to even find men in open spaces, and eventually they kick the ball over the line. That sort of sums up the effort that we've seen in the first 40 minutes of the game between these two sides. It's been difficult for them to get a clear distinction or a clear understanding between exactly what they need to do on the field of play and how to provide the antidote in terms of the answers to it. Big boot for a clearance, but that signifies the end of the first half for the second semi-final of the KGL Under-17 Colts Championship. The second semi-final is between Team Western Region and Team Central Region. They've not been able to outdo each other in the first half. Don't forget, Team Ashanti are standing by as a finalist, and they're waiting to meet the winner of this encounter. It's halftime in the second semi-final, and at halftime is goalless between Team Central and Team Western. Join us again in a few minutes for the second half.
See the Central team take the fourth referee is going to be about ready to go on.
Douglas Nketia is captaining the Central Region team. His opposite number in the middle, he gives us the green light for the commencement of the match. And it's Central who are playing from right to left on turn. Can't go too far with that effort. And it's worked on nicely by Bernard Arthur. Long strides, careful build-up. They're coming forward. Ilyasu Issa's involvement. The cross is on. Could be a goal. First time of asking. Goalkeeper saves. Good reflex save from the goalkeeper. Western were getting
a good save from the Central team. Got a cross whipped in. First touch was good. Sent in, but the goalkeeper, and this is Smiler, Ekuka. Love to fancy the run out from the left hand. And
Loving this. The build-up was good. It was sweet.
Makes the Western team. The ball is with the central team. Papa Eku sends in a long one. Still ball is with the central team. A long one, but man, we'll see to defend this corner from the central.
The best of corner kicks from Boachi Dankwa. The antidote in terms of the answers to it. Big boot for a clearance, but that signifies the end of the first half for the second semi-final of the KGL Under-17 Colts Champions.